we're literally begging you to visit us, but make it quick before they...
Message redacted.
Now
Hey. Hey, comment below. I was trying to figure out what I want to tell you to. Comment below if you know what song that is. It's a fun song. Anyway, good morning. It's like 10 something. It's like 10:30. 10:44, so it's probably like 10:30 when I first woke up. I just put on some comfy pajamas. I love these pajamas. I got these for Christmas. I think I told you that yesterday, but because I wore these yesterday, or last night. But yeah. So I came in here because I figured blah blah blah. Because my video camera was in here. I think I'm gonna go down and see if there's anything for breakfast, and then put the presents downstairs away, and then probably work on this room next because it is a mess. I want to make my desk look like a desk. Well, I'm finally done with breakfast and watching videos, and it's now 11:42. It's closer to noon. Might as well wait till lunch, right? Just kidding. That's another thing I gotta put away sometime this week. Probably not today though. The tree and lights and all that stuff. But I have 2 projects today. Oh. Charlie, I may not have a dog at the place fetch, but I have a cat. He just ran all the way over here from the stairs. He brings it up here. He drops it right here. All this stuff, everything in there. There's bread in there. It's not a Christmas present, it's just extra bread. Somewhere, oh, I think we already put it in the fridge. There's a pumpkin pie. Completely forgot about that. There's presents in there, including dog treats for a puppy. And there's an angel in there. I just gotta put everything in those bags away. And then I'll probably have lunch, even though I just had breakfast. And then I will go up and do the stuff upstairs. So let's get started. I've finished putting all the stuff away, set the cards back up. And I was just telling myself, I'm going to suggest to Brett that we throw away all the cards once we're done and ready to put Christmas stuff away. Those flowers are from the play thing. I got those. I'm really warm right now. I didn't move around that much, I don't think. Anyway, I want to put those away because if we keep them from this year and next year and the year after that, there aren't really. I mean, maybe they're good for memory stuff to use for memory. Hold on. Ugh. I don't know how you can see me. Hold on. I understand keeping them for memory's sake. But at the same time, I personally have dealt with keeping things because at the time they have meaning to me, and they're it sounds like a great idea to keep it and be like, oh, well, I got these cards and stuff. I did it with birthday cards, but you keep this stuff and then eventually they just pile up, and after a couple years the cards from like 2 years ago don't really have much meaning anymore. So I mean, maybe if like the person that gave them to you is passed away by then or something. Charlie, look what he's doing. I have my hand right here trying to vlog, and he squeezed into my arm. He's just trying to, just being obnoxious. Yeah, so I don't like to keep things unless it's something that's like especially meaningful. Like if there was one that was more meaningful than all the other ones, and it was like, I don't know, but just cards from people that gave us cards. I like to display them when they give it to us, like on the table or at my mom's house growing up. We would like, and we might end up doing it eventually, but like taping them to like the side of the wall, like the corner or something, and like having those kind of displayed there. I like that, but then at the end of the year or the end of the season, just throwing them away because you're gonna get more cards next year, and possibly from the same people. In at least a couple of the cases, the same people. Like we got one from my grandma, we got one from his aunt and uncle. I don't remember who else, but we would for sure have. And then some are people that we probably won't, or might not at least, get cards from next year. But they're not necessarily, they're people that are kind of breezing through our lives that aren't super, they may be kind of important now, but they're not going to be important like 5 years from now to us. So I don't know. I personally don't feel like we need to keep them. I'm not saying he feels differently, but I know that he likes to keep things, and some of those things that he keeps are just, in my mind, unnecessary and just are going to take up room. And I don't know. I've just learned through my own experience of trying to keep things that those things end up taking more room than meaning than they have meaning for. Like I've tried to keep I've kept cards, I've kept other things that are just there because they have meaning and they aren't really things that I'm going to use or that I'm going to like put out. They're just kind of tucked away somewhere and they don't really have any kind of meaning or whatever. So I end up eventually just getting rid of them. But it's hard to get rid of after you've had them for a couple years because then it's like, oh, but I've had these and I kept these, and like the longer you keep them, the harder it is to get rid of them. So I've kind of learned to go through things, and if I don't think I'm going to use them, or if I don't, I don't know, if they don't have a huge amount of meaning to me, then I throw them away. In fact, there's some Northern Ireland stuff, I think, when I went, maybe even like the tickets or whatever, I kept those for a little bit, but then I ended up throwing them away because it's like, the longer I keep these, the harder it's going to get rid of them, or harder it is going to be to get rid of them, and the memories in my mind are more important than keeping this ticket, which it's a small thing, but small things eventually add up to big stacks of things, and then it just takes up room, and room that you could be using for things that are currently important to you. So, yeah, that's my rant. I don't think I meant to go on a rant about that, but there's that. And Brett's talked about how he doesn't want to keep a bunch of random stuff because his dad did that, and he doesn't want a whole lot of stuff just sitting around. But I think I'm mentally a step further than that I'm like, I don't need this thing. I'm not going to use this thing. It may have a little bit of meaning to me, but it's not something I need to have, so I'm just going to throw it away. And I just hope we don't have a bunch of stuff piling up. Anyway, so the table is all cleaned off except for the cards, which I want to be there until we take down Christmas stuff, which, like I said, is for another day. I'm going to have lunch probably soonish, maybe watch a video and then have lunch, and then go work on the office upstairs. So that's my next thing. Oh, I need to figure out what to do with that box over there. I have a box over there that just has like packing peanuts in it from, how long is this? Packing peanuts from the gift that I gave the boy that I watch. I don't know whether to say his name or not. I don't know. I mean, I guess just saying his first name isn't a big deal, right? I don't know. We'll see. But the box is over there, full of packing peanuts, so there's that. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hey y'all, so I had to scoot over because we really need, I've discovered or decided that we really need either blinds or curtains or something over there, because if you just go over just a little bit, the sun's right there and it's in my eyes and it's shining on my screen. Oh, there you go. Shining on my screen, so my screen looks darker trying to watch videos and stuff, especially with the eye, or the sun in like the corner of my eye, and it drives me crazy. I just finished editing the video. It's not one of the better ones from yesterday because I didn't do a whole lot, especially that vlog wise. But this looks a lot better. I showed you downstairs already. This, I cleaned all this stuff up so it looks so open here. It's so nice. I left that in here because I think it'd be nice, especially if we get a stand for it, which I'd like to do, to have that either there or like right there, or if he wants it, you can put it over that corner if he wants it on his side. I don't think it's really going to matter to him, but if we put it over there, there's a lot that needs to be cleaned up over there. It's a pretty big mess, but you could put other stuff over there if you wanted to. But this is my area. I brought my purple thing over here, and that I thought maybe for the windows. I just don't have anything to put them up on right now. And that's like I don't know if it's a blanket or technically a curtain or what it is, but there's that. Yeah, my purple thing. I have that stuff. I have my DS, is it? Yeah, DS light or whatever. DS up there. And I found a charger. It's like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right there. I found a charger and one of the things that was mine that I put in the attic, but I put the charger down here. There's Charlie. There's Peppy hanging out up there on top of my thing. I was using that thing that she's laying on to block the sun yesterday. It was like the perfect size to block the window. But it kept falling down. But yeah, Charlie's laying down there. I'd like to get a stand for that so we can put that up and maybe one of us or both of us can start learning, or it'll at least look studious. But yeah, there's Brett's side. His lovely side of the office. And then here's my side, which currently has that. I don't know if I'll put anything else there, but there's that. It would be nice to maybe get some kind of chair, aside from this is Brett's, but aside from getting a computer chair, I'd like to get maybe some kind of chair to sit in there. I don't know what it would be, but some kind of chair that's somewhat easy to move and not completely uncomfortable. But yeah, I'm pretty proud. I got all this stuff moved. Some of it went into a closet. Some of it went, the blankets and stuff went in there. Do you see that? Do you see the futon here? I'll show you. The blankets are under there in that thing. There's the futon. It looks nice and comfy here. And then a bunch of the computer stuff is in there. I had to wait for it to see all the flowery wallpaper. Brett hates wallpaper. That's all computer stuff, and then his mom's Christmas gift. There's that stuff. He put that stuff there, actually. So I might have to move that or something, or one of us might have to do that. I don't want it there. It's a mess. I just know to sit, but I don't like it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how much better this looks. This is my thing that I got for Christmas. It's not under or on top of a bunch of stuff anymore. I'm pretty happy. Peppy just looks so cute over there on my desk. She's so adorable, just laying in the sun. There's Charlie. Gonna come and lay down again. Are you gonna plop down, Charlie? Do the plops. Hi, kitty. So yeah, I got the two things that I wanted to get done today done. I had some sour gummies, and now I'm gonna watch some videos until about 4. It's like 3:20ish now. Watch some videos until about 4 and then go make some supper. I don't know. Well, I think I know what I'm gonna make. I think I'm gonna have make some pasta. Alrighty, I'll talk to you guys when Brent gets home. Y'all, so are you guys ready for a Katie update? Or not Katie. Not that. A Katie fun fact. So, and I'm almost out now, so I need to tell you. I got some chips and salsa. That's not the fun fact, but I got some chips and salsa for a snack. There's the rest of my salsa so far. And there's my chips. I just opened a bag. And yeah, I'm drinking heavy. The other one's gone. I had it a little bit earlier and took a shower and stuff, but having another can of beer, root beer, caffeine-free root beer. I'm drinking real strong. Anyway, so this thing, well, before I tell you, I'm usually a stickler for dates, like expiration dates on foods. I checked the salsa before I poured it, and it was dated for, I think, like August of 17, like August of this coming year. And then I opened this bag. I just opened it today. We have like 2 or 3 bags of these that we got from at the same time from somebody else that had it. Look at the date. It says December 1615. Like as in December 16th, 2015. And it is currently December 28th, 2016. It's over a year old. And I've been eating them. I saw that, like, when I opened it, I checked it just to be sure. And then I'm like, you know what? I think I even smelled it first. It smelled weird when I opened the bag. I'm like, you know what? It's chips. It's probably fine. But I'm telling you guys now. So, if I don't live to make another video, it was probably these chips that are over a year old. I'd be a little more worried if it was the salsa. I wouldn't have eaten the salsa over a year old. Probably not even like a day past the expiration date or whatever. Well, it says best by, so it didn't say it expires. I wouldn't have eaten the salsa that much overdue, or just about anything. Like fruit, or like any kind of liquidy thing. But I figured chips are probably kind of okay. They taste a little stale and weird, but they're not terrible, especially with the salsa. But just wanted to tell you. Okay. Well, this will probably be the last of the video. I've talked a lot today. Tomorrow I'm going out to lunch and then maybe around the mall with a couple of my friends from the daycare. So hopefully I'll show you some of that. But hope you have a great, grand, wonderful, amazing, fluffy day, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Good night.